Now you can go back to the table of content page. Okay, you need to manually type in table of content. Okay, and then you can ask Word to create the table of contents for you. Right. So it's under References. And for Mac users, I believe it's called the Elements of Documents. Don't quote me because I don't usually use Mac, but it should be Elements of Document or something similar. So under Table of Contents, okay, you can customize Table of Contents. Let's do that. Select Customize Table of Contents. Okay. I would suggest you to use the basic style, and everything looks good. And depending on how many levels you have, you may have 4 levels, and that way you need to show 4 levels. Okay. So what you can do is to use the default setting and change the levels shown to 4 instead of 3 and click on OK. Alrighty, there it is. That's your table of contents. Okay. If you move your mouse over there, and you should be able to see, right click on that, and you can see the table of contents. I'm not sure why it's not showing up here. I think it's because I shared this document, this application via Collaborate, so it doesn't allow me to highlight the entire table of content, but that's fine. In case you make any changes in your document, of course you add a section, you add a paragraph, and of course, your headings may shift to the next page. What you can do is to make all the changes and come back to the table of content, right-click on that, and update the field of this table of content. There are 2 options that you can update: page numbers only. So just in case you only edited the paragraphs or add some content or deleted some content, you can just update the page numbers. If you add a new heading, or if you add something, maybe a different section in, and that involves new headings, then you need to update the entire table. Okay. Now, we formatted basically, lots of headings in the main document. Now, let me format the executive summary to heading 1. Okay, notice that it's there. Of course, you can create some spaces for the actual content. Now, what I can do is go back to the table of content, okay, and update the field. Since I created a new heading, so I want to update the entire table. Click on that. Notice the executive summary is there, okay, with the page number. Now, you've noticed the automatic table actually align the page numbers nicely. If you create it manually, you can never align the page numbers into a straight line, okay? So, and you've seen this is the first level, second level, third level, and I believe there is a 4th level somewhere. I think it's right there. Okay. First level, second level, third level, and 4th level. Okay. And the page numbers changes. What you need to do for table of contents, of course, I know you might be tempted to format this into heading 1. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Heading 1. Of course, it's so easy to format it now. But if you do that, and if you update your field, okay, your table of content will show up on the table of contents. You don't want that. So let's go back to it. Okay. You don't want to use the style heading 1 to format the table of content. So you can manually just type it, okay, and type table of content there, and you can manually format it in the center and bold there. Now it looks consistent with executive summary and with introduction, but when you update the field, right, it won't show up on this table of contents. Okay, so that's modify the headings, modify the heading styles, formatting the heading, and then creating the table of content. Okay. You can create figures or list of figures using similar process. Okay, let's imagine I want to insert a figure here. Oh, to turn off my capital lock key. So figure, say figure 1. Okay, a map. Okay, what you can do is go back to the references. Okay, you need to insert a caption. Okay, click on that. Right. It'll be figure 1. And I don't think you need to change anything. So just click on OK. Alright, there's your figure 1. And you can manually, alright, format this caption. You can make sure the font size is 12. And it's not italicized. You may want to bold it. You may not. Make sure the font is correct. Alright. So that's your figure 1. And you can create, you can type in map, not map, map of Thailand, for example. Okay. There you go. And then of course you can insert the map. And let's see, let's create another figure. Of course, you can insert the caption. Now it's automatically figure 2. Okay, and you can highlight it and change the size, font size, and bold it. Okay, in the font, make sure the font is correct. Now you can say maybe some statistics of population. Okay. Now maybe down on the next page, we can create another figure. Alright, figure 3. Of course, you can format it. Figures with example, a pie chart or something. Okay. Now you've created all the captions for your figures. The captions should go on top of the chart. All right. So you can go back to the table of content page. Right. I would suggest you to use the same page for table of content and list of figures only because you have a fairly short formal report. And of course, if you have long report and your table of content may be a full page or even 2 pages, then you can create a different page for list of figures itself. Right. So, but now we're just going to use the same page for list of figures. Now you can insert table of figures here. In everything, you know, the default setting is good. So click on OK. There you go. There's your 3 figures and with page numbers. Okay, and of course you can manually format list of figures just to bold it and make it center. Let me show you another trick to make it all capital letters in one click. So maybe a couple of clicks. Go to font. When you highlight list of figures, go to font and click on all caps. There you go. So you don't need to delete it and then retype everything. Okay. So that's everything. You know, the techniques to format a long Word document that I want to show you. Hopefully you've learned some useful tricks from this collaborate session. And of course, if you have further questions, if you need further clarification, feel free to email me with questions. All right. Good luck with your formal report.